morning, and we are off to the Department of Internal Affairs this morning to try and get our cruising permits sorted out. So we'll see how that goes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be notified of future episodes.
The Marshall Islands consists of 29 atolls, each made up of many islets, and 5 islands, situated in about 180,000 square miles of the Pacific. To visit the outer atolls, we were required to apply for a cruising permit for each of the atolls we wished to visit. This permit is then signed by the local mayor and Internal Affairs.
So we're in the Department of Internal Affairs, filling out our forms. We have to fill out one form for each atoll that we want to visit.
We've done 3 so far. With our paperwork submitted, it was time to get on with boat jobs. First on the list, the laundry.
Laundry done. Back to the boat. Whipped that in my face, covered myself in something. Oh.
How was that, Joe?
Fabulous, I just love doing laundry. What are we up to today, my angel?
We're going to go and speak to the mayor.
The mayor of Watchi Atoll has asked to meet us before they give us our permit.
Yes, we got dressed up specially. We're super smart. We've got all of our answers ready for any questions he may ask.
Merle, ilang nyo di rin kung he's on his way.
Thank you.
This is the mayor of Watchi Atoll, and he has just very kindly given us permission to take Double Trouble there and explore their beautiful atoll. So we're looking forward to sailing it. How long have you been the mayor?
Just a couple of weeks now.
Oh, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, newly appointed mayor.
Yes.
Is this after the elections?
After the election.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, congratulations on your
Congratulations.
new
Yeah, congratulations on your new role. And thank you very much indeed for giving us permission to visit your atoll. It's much appreciated.
Joe is full of cold.
I'm not full of cold, I've had a rotten cough and I'm a bit tired.
It's been a long weekend, hasn't it, Joe?
That's for you, probably.
We're getting off the boat though.
Yeah.
Gonna go and stretch our
Cough's
legs.
keeping me awake at night. Send sympathy. We are going to go and pick up, hopefully, some things that have arrived from Amazon at the post office.
Yay! Majuro was this season's last stop on our Pacific trip. From here, we had good access to international postal services to restock supplies and spares. We'd started placing online orders in Kiribati to time the delivery for just after our planned arrival.
We just had some stuff arrive from Amazon. And like the little piggies we are, what are we doing, babe? Rob's putting in smoked almonds
With that.
with Majuro dates.
Majuro
Look at
dates.
our date. Zoom in on that.
Good.
Successful mission.
Yeah. Back from the shops, lots of bags.
Got Darren's replacement.
So we're still in Majuro, and one of the nice things about that is that it is seen as domestic delivery for any US orders that we make. And one thing that we have done is order a replacement for Darren after the slight technical mishap that we had. And we have gone for a new Mavic, and it's a Mavic Mini, which is a smaller version of the Mavic Air. But from what we've seen on the specs, it will be perfect for what we use the drone for.
What exactly happened to Darren, Rob?
There was a slight digit failure with the fact that, you know, the joystick was pushing down instead of pushing up. So I had a 50-50 chance of getting it in the right position.
Something to do with you had the control upside down or something?
No,
right.
it's just sheer
no.
stupidity. And basically, I'd just done this perfect low-level flyby that continued to get lower until it became underwater. So.
Anyway, on to our new drone.
Yes.
So we have yet to name. Going with Daisy, in fairness, but we'll see how that goes.
So this is the Mavic Mini, which is a newer model, and it's very small, but it has a spectacularly large fly time, which is great. And that super dinky, super cute, and yeah, similar specs to the Air. Enough for what we use it for anyway, so we're going to try this little puppy out.
And it was also considerably cheaper than Darren was as well.
Yes.
Because obviously we haven't fallen into a money pit. So.
No.
We do, however, and will put up links to our Buy Us a Coffee page.
Yes.
Below, where you can help, maybe give us a small donation.
Yeah.
Towards our new drone.
We've just started that this week, actually.
Which we'd be very grateful.
As we're in the land of the internet, we've been researching things on the internet, so Buy Us a Coffee is one of the new things that we're going to be trying, so we would much appreciate a latte or a long black.
Yes, that's right, a Liga Town, yeah. That's the post office in the Marshall Islands, yeah.
The Marshall Islands has much better data connections, so we spent quite some time getting our paperwork and online content updated.
So, I've had a frustrating afternoon on the phone to various people like PayPal, who locked me out of my account because I'm in the Marshall Islands.
That's the wonderful thing about being back on the network and the internet.
But my husband, in the meantime, what have you been up to?
I've been spring cleaning a little bit, so we've been taking junk off the boat that we've had on the boat for far too long. Bags of rubbish, and there's
Crap out there,
lots of treasure from the bilge that we're going to donate or move on.
Come with me down into the porthole, our forward cabin. This was quite literally half an hour ago piled with crap. You have done a phenomenal job, look at that. It even looks like a cabin now.
I just managed to fit it all in the forward locker, so
yeah, it's all stuffed behind somewhere, but regardless,
yeah.
Come with me to the aft cabin. My word. Robson Birch, you've earned yourself a beer.
Who's listening this morning? Good morning, Nana.
Al Cobry.
Good morning, Double Trouble.
My captain has some weather.
Looks like it's going to be windy today, over 20 knots. Tomorrow, and Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. So in between 15 and 20 for the rest of the week.
The Yacht Club Cruisers Net is 6 days a week and is a great resource for local information and weather. The predominant northeast trade winds are consistently 20 to 25 knots. However, it's not unusual for squalls to spin the wind around and make for a bumpy couple of hours. Local shops in Majuro stocked a wider variety of fresh veggies and produce compared to Tuvalu and Kiribati. Our plan was to restock and visit the outer atolls for 3 or 4 months before continuing to Vanuatu. What are the shops like in Majuro then, Jane?
Yeah, expensive. Always looks like a good price and then you remember it's in American dollars and not New Zealand or Australian dollars. But compared to other places we've been, there's a huge range of stuff. You just got to watch your use-by dates. And all the stuff is already out of date when it's on the shelf. But this is one of the better supermarkets, I have to say. So we are at the Wellness Cafe at the hospital and we have just ordered a delicious lunch. This lady here has just served us. We've got rice, we've got bean curry, we've got soup, and it's some cornbread. and it's basically $6 each for this delicious meal. It looks fab, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
I have no idea what this is made of, but it's very lovely.
It turned out to be a farewell song for a colleague. A Marshallese custom. We were going to like it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave us a comment below. If you'd like to support our journey, please head over to our Ko-fi page and buy us a coffee. For real-time updates, please check our Facebook and Instagram pages.